as I was talking about, right, we have that Diana being banned right away. Alright, so Diana, again, being that first pick, first ban, sorry, is a very, very good idea. And let's see if it's going to be the Cho'Gath. Okay, never mind, the Darius is going to be banned away as well. So like I said, I saw Coltimus play the Darius last night. He did really, really well. And they're going to elect not to ban the Cho'Gath, so maybe they're going to be looking to pick that Cho'Gath themselves here. I think Coltimus would probably do very well with the Cho'Gath if he goes ahead and picks it up. And if not, then I feel like Doomsday will be picking up that Cho'Gath again and look to become the massive frontline monster that we saw him on last game. Big Vibrating Chungus consumes all. We'll have to see that in a little bit when Big Vibrating Chungus plays Mr. Safthany himself. Alright, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, never mind. It's going to be the Gnar being picked up. So it's not going to be the Cho'Gath. It's going to be the Gnar. And I'm just going to see the Echo for Peels again. So Peels did fantastic on the Echo, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Karthus and Ivern being hovered, and now he's going to be, shooting around a little bit. Sorry, let me take away the spectator delay here. There we go. We're going to be seeing Cloudy Day picking up the Heimerdinger likely for Senpai here in the mid lane. However, it is possible that it can go in the bottom lane. Oh, it's just a bait. Just a bait. I gotcha baited. Alright, so we're going to see Nocturne being picked up, likely in the jungle here, but Nocturne can be a flex pick and go ahead and go mid for Senpai here. We are going to see a very similar team comp on this one. So we're seeing Peels pick up the Camille for Coltimus here. We're going to see Echo go in the mid lane for Peels. We're going to see Leona down for Mr. Nukem on support. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think they did well, those three. So we're going to see if they can continue that the prowess that they were getting last game, and see if they can take that and get a win in here in game 2. Alright, so another thing that we're going to be seeing is a control mage picked up here in Orianna. I think with the Nocturne and the Gnar, this Orianna pick can be very, very strong. They have heavy engage, heavy CC, and the Orianna ball, if it gets onto the Nocturne and the Gnar quickly, then that shockwave can be absolutely lethal. And at the same time, right now we've got 3 melees. Right now we have Camille, Leona, Echo. That Orianna, if she catches them grouped up, then that's going to be a real issue for them. On top of this, we're going to see the Seraphine banned away, like I also expected as well. The Seraphine was a very strong pick last game as well for Essence of Flames in the bottom lane. So I think that is a very, very solid ban. The Udyr banned away as well, as we were talking about before. And same last 2 bans as last game. We see the Nunu and the Evelyn being taken away by Team Supp Diff, the same 2 picks that they took away last game. And we're going to likely see Canada Rahar go here on the Karma, right? So I really like this pick. We're going to have an Enchanter, Control Mage. Then we're going to have a very, very team fight centric comp again, minus the Nocturne so far, because the Nocturne obviously is more of a pick style champion. He likes to go ahead and pick off those ADCs that are roaming in the side lanes trying to get farm, but at the same time Nocturne's team fight capability is very strong as well with that ultimate ability. Takes away the vision for everybody, right? So it is very, very strong, and honestly I'm really liking the side of Team Supp Diff right now. I am liking the side of Team Needs to Large Rods, and the Jhin here is a good pick in my opinion as well. I think the Jhin is going to be really, really good here. With the Jhin, the Leona, I think this is going to be a solid pickup for Wise Gopher in the bottom lane. And we're likely not going to see Jarrett pick up that Warwick. We're going to see him pick up actually the Dr. Mundo. Okay, have not seen a Dr. Mundo in a long time going in the jungle. But earlier in the season, he was an absolute menace. So we're going to see if Jarrett can pull out some really good things on this Dr. Mundo. I was going to say Fizz might be a little bit of a questionable pick here. But we are maybe going to see the Yuumi. Is it going to be a Karma Yuumi bottom lane? It is. Okay, so what we're noticing here right now is Essence of Flames here is not a huge fan of the traditional bottom laners. He is more of the Enchanter, Mage style bottom laners. So I think that's actually going to bode pretty well for them. In all honesty, I think that's going to bode very, very well. Karma with the team fighting capability, Yuumi being able to lock down several opponents at the same time, Orianna with the shockwave, Nocturne being able to shut off the lights, and the Gnar is going to be really good. However, if we look over at the side of Niche Large Rods, Leona, again, I always love that pick. Leona's a fantastic pick. Echo, Camille, and Dr. Mundo is going to be fantastic. Mundo is going to be able to be a massive front line for that team, right? So Mundo is going to be really, really strong. And again, similar to last game, I'm going to be looking for some Grievous Wounds to be picked up for either side here, both for the Yuumi and the Mundo, respectively, based on Supp Diff and Needlessly Large Rods. Alright, but at the same time, Mundo, again, being going to be that massive frontline tank. Jin's going to be able to poke him down from the back. He's with that 4th shot. We know how much damage Jin can do with the ultimate ability, the Curtain Call, right? So there's so much potential for both of these teams. But what I'm looking at here is, again, more of like a front to back style of fight right now for the side of team Needs to Large Rods, and Supp Diff is able to just work on complete team dominance if they get into the right positions with the Gnar, the Orianna, and the Karma with that Mantra Q or the Mantra E, and Yuumi as well can also lock them down. But enough talking about that. So what I'm looking for here is for Team Needs to Large Rods to prioritize the dragons a little bit more. So I think they had a few good positions in the last game where they could have picked up a couple more dragons. So if they can manage to do that this game, I think they're going to be absolutely fantastic, and they're going to be in a much better position than what happened to them later in that last game. Peels did fantastic on the Echo. Coltimus did fantastic on the Camille. I think if they can keep up the same performance from last game, make those small adjustments, and really start to pour it on side of Team Needs to Large Rods, I think that team, or sorry, on the side of Support Diff, I think Team Needs to Large Rods can go ahead and definitely win this game without a question. So I'm looking for a big game coming out of Needs to Large Rods. They're obviously not going to like having dropped that last game, so I'm looking for a really good performance at all of them. So Echo, the Camille, the Leona, Jhin, and Mundo is going to be a fantastic team for them. All right, so we're going to see the big tank. We're also going to see Mundo running the ghost, so he's going to be going looking for the tank go fast meta. He's going to be looking to imitate Bruce Speedstein, not Springsteen, Speedstein. He's going to be going for 100 miles an hour runs. All right, this guy's going to be taking out Usain Bolt in the Olympics. It's not even going to be close anymore. All right, so that's what we're looking for here. And on top of that, again, going back to the dragons. So if we see those dragons prioritized, and if we somehow get an Ocean Soul, then that Mundo is going to be very scary as a frontliner. Even with grievous wounds at that point, Mundo, if he gets a Spirit Visage, possibly a Warmogs, with now that Warmogs has changed, right? So that's going to be very scary. Ocean Soul plus Warmogs plus Spirit Visage, I think would be an absolute terror to deal with that Mundo once he gets all three of those. So we're going to have to see how that works out here. But in this bottom lane right now, the Jhin Leona versus the Karma Yuumi, I think we saw great things out of the Jhin Karma lane of last night. I'm not 100% sure quite who played it. I do not remember 100%, so I do apologize about that. But we saw a Jhin Karma lane last night, and it worked out very well. I believe it was Magic McKinley on the Jhin, and that was a very scary sight for the enemy team. So we're going to see how they do on opposite teams. I think the Jhin might be able to take out the Karma early. Jin's fourth shot is going to get stronger and stronger, however, so even as the game starts to go on, we see Jhin pick up that Gale Force and have that mobility added. I think that this Jhin is going to become a real issue if we can see Wise Gopher start to farm up, get himself ahead, and continue from the momentum he was getting last game. Alright, so he had some very good cleanses last game where he's able to mitigate a lot of the CC. So I'm very happy about that. So if he can continue to do that, even though he's got the healless game, he's got the fleet footwork, he's going for the speedy Jhin. Alright, so I'm really hoping that these guys can pull out a fantastic game. I think this is going to be definitely an interesting one, and one that Team Needlessly Large Rods is looking to win with all of their might. So, going into the second game, we're going to have the next guy, our other commentator that you guys may be missing out on right now. I'm not quite too sure. So we're going to have Mr. LaRock be coming in for the second series. So when we see later the sides of Big Vibrating Chungus and Ranked 1 going to square off against each other, we will be seeing Aiden LaRock coming into the commentating mix. So if that is a good thing, then hopefully you guys are happy about that. If not, then well, I'm sorry to say that is what's happening. All right, so as this is happening, we're gonna go ahead, switch over to the game, and we're gonna start to see this game unfold. So I'm looking to see just likely a 5-point for the side of Team Needlessly Large Rods. I don't think they're going to be ever attempting to engage with the comp that they have. So we're going to have to wait and see. It is possible, obviously. There's always possibility of an invade. However, I'm thinking it's unlikely. It's likely that both teams are just going to be going to 5-point it. And as I was talking about, that is exactly what we were seeing here. So I think that this 5-point is a smart choice. Both teams just setting themselves up, going to be getting ready. getting that jungle set up. Nocturne is actually a very, very strong jungler right now, especially if he goes the Stridebreaker Bruiser route. Because obviously the lethality route, where you go Duskblade, is incredibly strong. However, you do get blown up pretty quickly. But with a Stridebreaker, gives you that extra little bit of mobility. So if, let's say you get onto the enemy ADC and they can Gale Force Flash, you now have that Stridebreaker to try to follow and hopefully get that fear off as well. And it gives you a little bit extra time to stick onto them and get a little bit more damage down, get those passive autos off, and just help lock down the enemy and get that kill. But at the same time, again, on the other side, we see the Dr. Mundo for Jarrett. Mundo can become an absolute menace if you let him get tanky enough. So Mundo is going to be going for the classic Raptors start, and he's going to be going ahead and picking up the red buff. So he's going Raptors, red buff, and likely into the Krugs, and then through to the top side. Or he could just go ahead and leave the Krugs and move towards the top side to pick up his top camps and get the Scuttle Crab. But I'm assuming he'll be going for a full clear, as that's what most Mundos will end up doing. Sorry about this freeze. I'm not quite too sure what happened there, but we do come back to see Coltimus trading in the top lane with that Gnar. So Doomsday on the Gnar is looking to be very strong. Peels, again, very, very strong early. Hitting 2 before Senpai. Really dishing out that damage early. Getting some nice trades in. And he might be able to pick up the kill. So last game he brought Ignite. If he brought the Ignite this game, that would have been a kill. However, the Teleport is going to be a little bit more useful later. The Teleport is going to be able to help him with the split push. And the E flash in. He might be able to pick up 2, but Nocturne's looking to probably get the kill. Yep, Nocturne's going to have to flash in, though. Cloudy Day is going to be wasting that flash. Peels, no flash. Senpai, no flash. Cloudy Day, no flash. All 3 of them are gone. Peels picking up that kill, though. That's huge for him. 1-1-0. He's up 8 farm already. He's in a very strong position against this Orianna here. So Senpai on the Orianna will likely be scary because Orianna as a champion has a lot of teamfight potential and a lot of ability to contribute to the team with the shielding, with the speed ups, with that shockwave. So the less Orianna can get ahead right now, or even the more you can shut her down, not even just about getting ahead. If you can shut her down, then it's going to be really, really good for the side of Team Needless to Large Rods. Speaking of which, I am going to go ahead and switch over the thing here. And as this is happening, we're seeing its fight go down. All right. We're seeing a fight go down in the mid lane. Nothing too major is going to come out of it. So now that we see that Needless to Large Rods and Supp Diff are on the right sides on the overlay, we're going to be able to see Team Needless to Large Rods get some damage here on this top lane. But Coltimus is going to be getting pushed off. He's going to miss that E off the wall. But he's going to have to come in here and help Jarrett. At the same time, Peels has some priority in the mid lane. They are going to pick up that Scuttle Crab, but they might be able to pick up at least 1 kill here. Doomsday is going real low on the Gnar. Jarrett going to be going after Cloudy Day. Jarrett's going to turn back and go for Doomsday. We're going to see Coltimus and Peels taking out Cloudy Day likely. We're going to see Cloudy Day likely give his life. Peels going to be able to get that one more auto attack. Jarrett's going to be really, really low. Doomsday is also really low, though. The Mega Gnar is going to be able to heal up some health and get out of there. Peel's going to be on the hunt, though. Senpai is going to have to back up. Doomsday is going to be running away. Jarrett's going to have the cleaver. If you hit him with the cleaver, he's going to be doing really well. He missed the stun. Peel's going to be able to E over the wall and likely pick up the kill. If he can get onto him right here and hit him with the Q, that is going to be the kill over for Peels. Peels, fantastic start right now. 3-1-0 on this Echo. Picking up right where he left off last game. I think this is really good for Peels. As I was talking about last game, he is the X factor to me. Coltimus played well as well. Don't discount anything that Coltimus did. Don't discount anything Wise Go for Jarrett or Mr. Nukem did last game. But to me, Peels right here is the X factor on this Echo. He's very comfortable, very confident on this champion. So if he can continue to get ahead and pick up this damage, I think it's going to be really, really good for him. But at the same time, he is still the only AP on that team. So if the enemy team, alright, so if Team Supp Diff can start stacking armor, that's going to be really good for them. But at the same time, the amount of tankiness that Jarrett can get on this Mundo is scary in itself. So maybe stacking armor isn't necessarily going to be the biggest priority here. And more so the grievous wounds that will be likely picked up by both teams as soon as they possibly can. So we're just going to pan down here to Wise Go for Mr. Nukem in the bottom. Not opting to push. Looking for just a little bit of a slow push because obviously they're not going to be able to freeze with the way the wave is right now. But they're looking just for a slow push. So that way they're getting as many minions as they can. Trying to deny some farm. Essence of Flames is going to be able to get a couple kills, or a couple minions with that Q there. Going to be some big plays coming out here. Good trade. However, it seems like the side of Team Supp Diff is actually going to go ahead and win that trade. But they're going to be able to push them off and, get Wise Go for a little bit more farm. Get him stronger and stronger. Another huge engage from Mr. Nukenum, but the heal from Kano Rahara on this Yumi is absolutely incredible. The Ignite going to be going down onto Mr. Nukenum. Mr. Nukenum is just going to be able to walk it off. I think Mr. Nukenum did flash there, so he is going to have the Hex Flash available for the next fight, and it's no longer just going to be a regular flash. At the same time, we see Coltimus in the top lane fighting Doomsday. Doomsday's Meganar just ran out, and we're going to see Jarrett here for the gank, but Doomsday going to be able to hop away. Cloudy Day is going to be here to support him, but they might be able to fight. Cloudy Day is not that strong right now, and the Mundo isn't necessarily either. However, Jarrett being so tanky already on the Mundo with just that Bammy Cinder is incredible, so they're going to be fine. And it's looking like Wise Gopher might have to flash out of this. He's holding his flash for a little bit too long, in my opinion. I think if he flashes there, he just lives. Maybe not. Maybe he just is able to get out of this. Never mind. He's not even going to need to use the flash. He gets away with just the heal. He's playing a little bit with fire, but Wise Gopher is going to live. He still does have a small CS lead, and I don't think he's going to miss too many minions by going back to base right now by the way the waves are. Mr. Nukem here going to be able to support and hold the waves if needed. However, I don't think the holding is going to be absolutely necessary based on the fact that Essence of Flame and Kano Rahara on this Karma Yumi have a lot of kill potential, even though it may not seem quite like it. Mr. Nukem likely just going to be hanging out by the turret, trying not to die by this poke from the Karma, waiting for his ADC to get back to lane, and they're going to be looking really good. So we see Ocean Dragon up right now, and with the amount of priority right now that is had by the bottom side of Team Supp Diff, they might be able to pick up this dragon, but we see Coltimus going for a big trade on Doomsday in the top lane. I think that's really strong, but the 3 autos from Doomsday are going to be able to do some major work with that W passive. So we're just gonna, like I said, with the priority, we're going to see Team Supp Diff pick up that first dragon, and that Ocean Dragon is going to be really good. Mountain Dragon as well. So if only the team side of Needs Large Rods was able to pick that up, that Ocean Dragon plus the Mountain Dragon on that Mundo would be really, really strong. However, that is not the case. We're going to see the Ocean Dragon, sorry, not Soul, go over to the side of Team Supp Diff. A huge Gnar from Coltimus, but he's not looking like he's going to be able to pick up the kill. Huge Gnar by Doomsday on Coltimus. Coltimus is going to be able to walk away, get the E down, get some damage traded back onto Doomsday now that the Gnar is run out. Meganar is no longer, it's back to Mini. So Coltimus is likely just going to peel off. They might be going for this Rift Child here, is what it looks like. Or Coltimus is just going to be going down for a roam to the mid lane, likely looking to take out this Orianna, or just go ahead and pick up that Scuttle Crab. Mr. Nukem is going to be going ahead and clearing out some vision. He should be safe right now. They do have a lot of vision in that bottom side right now, which is really, really good for them. In about 4 minutes, we're going to see the Mountain Dragon come up, and we're looking at either an Infernal or a Cloud Soul, which is going to be really strong for either team here. So we're going to see Coltimus go for a trade. The Gnar bar is pretty far built up right now. Doomsday is likely going to be able to transform. He's going to get the W. He doesn't have the Gnar up, though. He did not have the Gnar up right there. And if he did, I did not see it go down. But the Jarrett on the Mundo is going to be able to go ahead and fight there. Peels is going to be going in, trying to take that red buff. But Cloudy Days are going to be able to still pick it up. Peels on the Echo might be able to go ahead and pick up this Orianna. That has a huge stun. But the light's going to be shut off by the Nocturne. Cloudy Days is going to go down. Huge shockwave whiff by Senpai. Is flashed away by Peels on the Echo. Coltimus might be able to take him out. However, Senpai is going to be able to live with the help of Yumi and the Karma that are coming in to support him here. Great play. They did lose the red buff, obviously, but it wasn't there, so it's not too big of a loss, and they were able to at least pick up a kill there. That is really, really, really good for them. Keep that Nocturne down, keep him out of the game a little bit more, and really get some major gold onto this Echo. So if we go ahead and look at the gold right now, we're likely going to see the Echo be way ahead. Yeah, so what we're seeing right now is over 1,500 gold lead in this mid lane. So we saw Peels on the Echo get ahead last game. So we're going to see if he can take the same idea and run with it here. So we see a really strong start from Team Needs to Large Rods, and it's exactly what they needed. I'm liking what I'm seeing. A lot of Peels is getting really, really strong. Coltimus is making some good plays. Jarrett going to be a little bit better suited with this Mundo pick. I think he is already doing fantastic, and I think if he can continue to play as he is, I think he's going to become a real force to be reckoned with in this game. He's going to become an unstoppable beast. Coltman is going to be playing with fire here because Doomsday's Narbar is pretty charged up. He's going to be likely just going to go ahead and pop that Mega Gnar, get some kills off on the minions, not on the players. And Coltmas should be waiting for this Narbar to run out, but he's going to go for a little bit of a trade. They don't have vision on Jarrett, but Jarrett's here to help out. Doomsday's Gnar bar is going to be running out very, very soon, but he's going to be able to save that ultimate. He's going to jump away and Gnar Jarrett away. Jarrett is looking to take out this top side again. Same as last game, it seems like Jarrett is playing really aggressive around this top side. This top lane jungle duo of Coltimus and Jarrett is doing pretty well so far, but we are seeing Jarrett prioritize a little bit much up on that top side. And speaking of prioritizing, we're going to see Team Supp Diff start to prioritize this dragon. We see Nocturne waiting around, looking for a pick on this bottom lane to get a little bit more priority, so that way they should have a little bit of an easier job. They didn't see the Nocturne coming in right away, but they're going to see him now. Cloudy Day's going to be hopping on, but they're going to be able to get the double stun onto Cloudy Day. Cloudy Day's going to have to flash out. Almost goes down. Mr. Nukenham going to be able to live, as well as Wise Gopher. Wise Gopher going down to very, very low health, though. A little bit of an awkward position to go ahead and use his ult, but he is going to do like major damage. Coltimus here on the Camille, going to be going in for this kill on Gnar. However, Doomsday going to have that Mega Gnar charged up, and Coltimus might have run himself into a bad position. He's going to be getting chased down. If he has his E come up soon, then he might be able to get away. All he needs to do is dodge that house, and that boulder is going to go ahead and hit. Coltimus is going to be going down. A little bit overzealous. If he waited for that Gnar bar to dissipate a little bit, and I think he could have won that fight. Also, fantastic kill down there onto the Yuumi. So they don't have the healing that they do now. Peels has his ult, so he's able to dive and ult back, get his health back. Great play. Essence of Flames going to be using that W stun. Jarrett going to be almost dead. He has no ultimate. Peels is going to be looking to hopefully just peel away here. He's going to be able to E over the wall. He's not going to have anything to jump to, aside from that blue buff now, but it's looking like he's just going to be able to get out. Again, Team Needlessly Large Rod is doing really, really well here. Coltimus is going to be doing some major damage onto Doomsday, but Doomsday is going to be able to turn around. Doomsday has that Gnar coming up right now. Mega Gnar is going to be available, and the Gnar ultimate ability is going to be up. So Coltimus is going to be wanting to wait out this Mega Gnar before he fights. Doomsday is going to be able to throw him into the wall probably, unless Coltimus can dodge it. Oh, great play. So Coltimus is if he waited an extra couple seconds for that Gnar bar to run out, I think he could have used that E, get onto the mini Gnar, and could have got that kill. It's perfectly fine. You force the ultimate out of the Gnar, force the Gnar to back up, gives you some free farm. So Camille, again, strong pick. I'm liking Coltimus on this Camille. I'm liking Jarrett on this Mundo. I'm loving Peels on this Echo. Mr. Wise Gopher, all right, on this Jhin is doing fantastic. We're seeing about a 3,000 gold lead already for the side of Needlessly Large Rods. If they can take this momentum and keep it going the entire game, I think they're going to be in a very good spot to win. Coltimus is getting some farm. He is a little bit behind right now, but that is absolutely no issue. I think he's able to pick this back up very easily. And the Dragon is up now, so Mountain Dragon will be getting picked up by one of the teams. It is looking to be the side of Team Supp Diff right now. However, Nocturne is just going to have it back away. Cloudy Day did not have the damage to go ahead and take that out alone, especially with the 4 members being down. He doesn't have vision of them, but he can only assume that they're going to be there. Wise Gopher on the Jhin, likely going to be going down. He steps up a little bit too far, and with that Nocturne around, it's always a bad day when you're an ADC against a Nocturne. Cloudy Day going to be going for the dive. However, Jarrett likely going to be coming in for the kill. I think Jarrett's going to be able to lock him down. But that Fear is going to be doing some major work. But this Echo coming in, looking to get the kill. Peels is going to be doing fantastic. However, the teleport in, the Orianna here, it's a 4v2, 5v2. And I'm thinking that Peels is going to be lucky to get a huge ultimate. Huge shockwave as well. Peels might be able to get a triple kill. Oh my god, that ultimate ability just turned that fight around huge. Peels is going to be going in again. He's an absolute madman. Peels is doing some god's work right now. Peels might have to flash away. He has a flash available. Jared's going to be able to tank up everything. Coltimus doesn't have the TP, so he can't come in and fight. Peels is going to be flashing it on Doomsday. He's going to get the kill. Jared can be able to pick up the Yuumi. Jared likely to get the Senpai as well. The E is going to be doing so much damage. Oh my god, what an absolute turn of events for the side of Team Needlessly Large Rods. Fantastic play. They should be able to get this Dragon. I think that is fantastic. We have the ADC up. We have the support up. We have the jungler up. We have the smite ready. Leona and Dr. Munder are going to be able to take this. Coltimus is getting some major damage down on the top lane. What a turn of events. Peels smurfing out of his mind on that play. Oh my god. Peels on the Echo. Again, I was talking about this X Factor. Absolutely fantastic pick for him. Absolutely fantastic play. And let's not downgrade Jarrett here. Jarrett on the Mundo there. I don't think he could have played that better. He tanked up for so long. Helped get a couple kills. He's up 3-0-6 now. We got Peels up 7-2-4. If the team can play around them, then it's fantastic. We're going to see an early Serpent's Fang picked up for the Jhin. which I guess is an okay pick. However, I would have liked to see him go for the Gale Force, but I do understand. I do understand the idea behind the Serpent's Fang. Try to lessen the shielding coming from the Karma. So I don't think it's the worst pick. Plus, he already has an Executionist to deal with that Yuumi. He is going for a little bit more of a situational build rather than a core build. We're going to see an ult back from Peels. He's going to be able to pick up that Senpai. He's going to be trading his life, but he is going to be able to at least get one kill out of there. That is really, really good. Kill's going to go over to the Orianna, so the Nocturne is still going to be far behind. Cloudy Day is going to be using his ultimate for that, but Jarrett's going to come in and be able to clean up. Jarrett might actually be able to kill Cloudy Day here, but the Stride Breaker is going to be able to get him away. The ultimate being popped by Jarrett. He's going to be able to pick up that kill. Mundo is still incredibly strong. His healing is unbelievable. He's got the Spectre's Calling. He's got the Sunfire. He's looking to be going for that Spirit Visage. And like I was talking about earlier, the Spirit Visage and the Warmogs is going to make him virtually unkillable. And now that Jarrett's got that kill mid lane, he's going to be looking for the top side now that the Mega Gnar has run out. However, he sees that Jarrett or Doomsday is being walked away, and they're likely just going to be picking up this Rift Herald. And after this Rift Herald, they're likely going to base, go pick up some items, and then maybe work their way towards getting down to Soul Point on, or sorry, not Soul Point on this dragon. It'll be the third dragon of the game though. Cloud Dragon is going to be going down, so we're going to see the Cloud Soul, which is going to be really, really good for the side of Team Needlessly Large Rods. With that Mundo ultimate on low cooldown, with that Echo ultimate on low cooldown, with the Leona ultimate on low cooldown, Cloud Soul is actually a very good soul here. So I'm looking to see Team Needlessly Large Rods really prioritize this dragon. We're going to see that Rift Herald go down mid lane. And likely what we're going to see is at least seeing this mid turret go down. So we're going to see Shelly charge in, get most of the damage off, and it's going to take a couple more autos. Peel's going to be going in, getting this kill. We're going to see Peels and Jarrett right now doing some major damage in the mid lane. This is exactly what we saw last game. They're prioritizing mid lane lock in a lot of damage. However, right now, they're the team that's got a 5,000 gold lead. Nocturne is bottom lane. Cloudy Day is, setting up to try to pick off Wise Gopher and Mr. Nukem again. All he needs is vision. But he is going to be backing because it's looking like they're not going to be pushing up too much. Wise Gopher and Mr. Nukem playing it smart, but Cloudy Day is still going to stay there. Cloudy Day is going to stop his recall inadvertently. But they're actually, no, maybe not. They do know they're there. I see some question mark pings coming out. We also see some question mark pings coming out for the red side here. Team Supp Diff going to be noticing that the Mundo's there. Yumi's just going to be healing up, speeding away. Peel's going to be going aggressive onto the Orianna here. Not going to get too much. We're seeing the Mundo right now. 406 becoming an unkillable raid boss. We're seeing the Echo 8, 3, and 4. Peels and Jarrett right now doing fantastic for their team. Wise Gopher staying even. Coltimus staying even. Doing really, really good work here in the top lane. Top lane is down. Mid lane is down. Tier 1s both secured for the side of Team Needlessly Large Rods. They're doing really, really well. This 5k gold lead is mostly in the pockets of Jarrett and Peels. But honestly, with the champions that they have, I think that this is fantastic for them. They're going to be absolute force to be reckoned with. Needlessly Large Rods is planning ahead and doing fantastic in this game. The way that they're dealing with these front to backs is fantastic. So I cannot complain once. Peels with some of these Echo ultimates are insane. Mr. Nukem has been hitting some really, really good ultimates on this Leona here. And overall, this dragon coming up in a minute or so, they're going to be giving this top turret over to Tombs Bay on the Gnar. But they're going to be likely setting up, as we can see, a lot of vision down here on the bottom side for Team Needlessly Large Rods. Alright, as we see 2 pink wards, 4 regular stealth wards throughout the bottom side river and the jungle of Team Supp Diff. We're looking to see Coltimus come down, help out, maybe get a dive here on the bottom lane. Kill these 2 in the bottom lane. The Leona ultimate going to go a little bit wide, but he is going to get the slow. They're going to possibly set up for this dive. They have Coltimus here, they have Jarrett here. This is going to be a 4-man bottom lane, but they do have the Orianna and the Nocturne on the side of Team Supp Diff. We see Senpai and Cloudy Day setting up. Cloudy Day is going to be ulting in onto the Jhin. However, he's going to have Stride Breaker away. Coltimus on the Camille is going to be able to lock him down. The Shockwave is going to be huge, but it's not quite going to be enough. Or is it? It's going to be going down. Mr. Nukem is going to be super duper low. Jarrett's going to be super low as well, but that ultimate is going to keep him alive. We see Peels coming in and do some damage. They're going to be able to push them off. A lot of ults being used. A lot of summoners being burned as well. Kano Rahara has no ults on the Yuumi. Essence of Flames has no heal. Senpai has no flash. Cloudy Day has no flash. And honestly, the only things that were used there are Wise Gopher's heal and Coltimus' flash. So as long as a couple of these guys can stay healthy here, Peels can stay healthy. Jarrett can stay healthy. We don't see the Narbar very built up on Doomsday. They might be able to peel towards this dragon and try to force a fight. Coltimus is going top lane to clear some waves, and he has the teleport, so he can get into the fight pretty quickly. But Doomsday is going to be charging on Wise Gopher. Wise Gopher might be going down, but Peels is going to come in and kill Essence of Flames. Might not, maybe not. Jared's going to be coming huge gnar from Deuce Bay. Jared going to be going in, running away, but he might be able to help secure 1 kill. Never mind, he's going to be looking to back up. He's not going to have the speed. He's going to have the healing, though. Jared's looking to heal. A little bit over-aggressive from the side of Needlessly Large Rods. Again, similar things to what we saw last game. And now what we're going to see is Team Supp Diff coming in to get that dragon. A little bit over-aggression ended up causing some issues for them. The team fight capability is there for the side of Team Supp Diff. And it is as well for the side of Needlessly Large Rods, except it's more of a front-to-back team style, where if you have that Gnar, you have that Orianna Shockwave, you have the Mantra Q, you have the ability to shut the lights off by the Nocturne, you have the Yuumi. The team fight capability right now is just incredible for the side of Team Supp Diff. The Karma doing some major work down here in the bottom lane with the Everfrost, not even going with the Moonstone or Staff Flowing Water yet or anything. She's going definitely a little bit more damage, which can be scary. However, this is still very, very much in favor. Or sorry, it's still very, very possible for Needlessly Large Rods to continue to pad their gold lead. They're still ahead 2,000 gold. Just because they're down 1 dragon, gave away those couple kills, does not matter. They're still very strong. Mundo is still 416. Echo still 844. They're still both forces to be reckoned with. So do not turn your back on them for a second. If they can get 1 or 2 picks here and start to really do some damage and get some pressure on the outside objectives, I think this is going to be really, really good for Needlessly Large Rods. They're looking to take out their third tier 3. The only tier 3 left, third tier 1. The only tier 1 left standing right now is in the mid lane now for the side of Team Needlessly Large Rods. That is really good for the Jin. A lot of gold in his pocket, and he's going to be starting to build his new quiver, looking towards that Gale Force, I'm assuming. With the Serpent's Fang, Gale Force, Executioner's Calling, he's going to start to come online, become a really, really strong champion here. One other thing also, we see Wisegopher really farmed up here on the Jin. He's up at the most farm in the game right now. He's 30 farm up on any other person in the game. All right, any other player, the highest on them is 150. We see Wisegopher up at 180 CS. That's really, really good for him, because once Jin starts to get items, that's where he's really going to start to become an issue. So once he starts to get that crit, once he gets that the lethality as it's seeming for the side of Wisegopher, those force shots are going to be doing some major, major damage. So I'm looking for some major things coming out of this Jin very, very soon. Wisegopher farming up is going to be doing some real major damage soon. We already see Peel's doing some damage. He's 8-4 again, as I've said several times. Jarrett becoming really tanky. Coltimus with some key ultimates already so far. Coltimus getting some split pushing done here as the Camille. He's likely going to take 1 or 2 more waves and back off, because he's not sure where everybody is on the enemy team, so he's just going to go ahead and back off. Yep, like I said, he's going to be taking that wave. He's going to be backing off and probably getting some vision down. And he spots out Gnar with that vision plant, so he's just going to go ahead and back up, maybe get a ward down if he can in the enemy jungle, and then he's going to look to back off and maybe go help push mid, or go ahead back, get some items, and then get ready to set up for Dragon in about a minute or so, because it's coming up in 2.5 minutes. So one thing I'm looking for here is just for Team Needlessly Large Rods to be a little bit more patient. I think they're playing really, really well. And up until that last team fight, everything was being played damn near perfect and not on their part, alright? So the one thing that happened there is they got a little bit over aggressive again, and it cost them. So if they can avoid being over aggressive and continue to play a little bit more, patient and play out how they should be and, work together, I think they're going to be able to win these team fights front to back, with Mundo getting as tanky as he is. Mr. Nuke going to be able to lock him down with that Leona. Peel's going to be able to peel out some damage, peel out some health bars from the dead bodies of his enemies. I think that they're going to be able to do very, very well here. They're looking in posture towards this Dragon. Dragon's up in 1.5. They have a whole lot of vision in this bottom side river and bottom side jungle for Team Supp Diff, right? So their jungle is pretty much fully loaded. They don't know that there's a ward here from Team Supp Diff, and Needlessly Large Rods might be able to sweep that and take that out. However, that's not going to be their main priority. They're going to look to push in mid a little bit more, as there is still a little bit of time before the Dragon. They're going to look to push in this mid lane a little bit. Then they're going to start to peel off, go towards that Dragon, and pick up that Dragon to avoid the soul point for the side of Supp Diff. So it's looking like the Echo's going to be going top lane. Pick up those couple waves, but he does have the teleport in if he's absolutely needed. We have 58 seconds on the Dragon, so there's no rush for them. So we're going to be able to take their time. Echo's going to be able to clear out some wards. Wisegopher going to be able to pick up that red buff. And he has his Gale Force complete now. He has the Gale Force. He has Swifties. He has the Serpent's Fang. Get rid of the shielding on Karma. He has the Gale Force with the mobility. I think this is really good for them. Colton is going to be base TPing, I'm assuming. He has... Oh, never mind. He's going to be staying. We're going to see Essence of Flames and Kano on in that mid lane, pushing that wave. We're going to see Coltimus clearing out that ward in that bush. Essence of Flames and Kano Rahara are split off. They might be able to go ahead and pick these kill if they commit to it. They don't know that the ward is there, so they don't know that they have vision. Coltimus and Mr. Nukem looking to back off, I'm assuming. He's going to be getting swept by Jarrett. Coltimus' back is going to get stopped. I'm looking for him to just stay at this point. Wise Gopher taking up way too many of those healing planes. I think Coltimus could have dealt with could have used those a little bit. However, what they see is that the Orianna is topside right now. Well, they don't see it, but they're gonna find it out soon once they see Orianna on the wave. That they should be able to just pick up this dragon. It's an absolutely free dragon. They burned it super duper fast, so that's really, really good for them. That Cloud Dragon is going to be really strong on the Echo, really strong on Jarrett on the Mundo, and really strong on Mr. Nukem on this Leona. So I'm liking that pickup. It was a free dragon for them. This team needlessly large rods in a good position. They're back up 3,000 gold, 26 minutes in. We see Wise Gopher farming up heavily on this ADC on Jin. He's going to become really strong. So Jarrett's going to be here to just hold the wave. He's not really going to be able to fight them alone. He is very tanky already. He's very strong. However, he's not quite that strong yet. Maybe once he gets his Warmogs, maybe if he gets like a Gargoyle Stone Plate or something, gets a little bit more tank stats, then he can fight a little bit closer to a 1v4 and win. However, that is not the case just yet. So he just defended. He's going to go ahead and donate that farm over to Wise Gopher on the ADC here. Wise Gopher farming really well at this point, 223 CS in 27 minutes. Wise Gopher doing really, really well this game. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, again, from the side of Team Needlessly Large Rods. And it looks like they might be setting up for this Baron. They might be, yeah, they're setting up for this Baron. They're going to be taking it down. And the thing is, Team Supp Diff has no idea. They might be able to sneak this. They have no vision. They have no blue trinkets. They can't get vision from far. But I think they're starting to catch on. They're understanding that they have no vision of anybody, but they're able to burn this so fast. And Team Needlessly Large Rods is going to be able to sneak the Baron. Going to be able to kill Senpai off right away. Echo, Peels is going to be doing great things. They're going to be able to pop in here, pick up Cloudy Day likely. But the Yuumi ultimate is going to turn it around. Jarrett on the Mundo is going to be able to frontline here. It's going to be perfectly fine. They're going to be looking to group up mid, use that Baron buff, and get a good push here. But what we could see is the Camille peel off, go to one of the side lanes, split push, get some pressure in the other lanes aside from just mid. We see all 5 from the side of Team Supp Diff in the mid lane trying to defend. However, what we want to see right here is we see the Echo moving up to the top lane, clear that wave, get a push in here. We see the Camille going bottom lane. And we're going to see the Jin, Leona, and the Dr. Mundo going to the mid lane. So it's looking like it's going to be a 1-3-1. Jadavian Labaster, thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. So if you stick around for a little while, you're going to be able to meet the other co-caster in the next series. He is not here just right now, but you're going to be able to meet the second co-caster in the next series if you go ahead and stick around. But again, appreciate the support. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you are enjoying the stream so far. And back to the game right now. So we see the Cloud Dragon coming up in a little over 2 minutes, a little under 2.5. So I'm looking to see it being picked up for the side of Team Needlessly Large Rods. Camille, with that mobility, is going to be able to eat away, going to be able to flash away. The healing coming in. The W is going to be able to slow, but Cloudy Day going to be able to get the fear. However, the TP in coming from the Echo. Peels is going to be coming in. All 4 members there. Jarrett's going to be coming in to help out. Doomsday might be picking off more than he can chew. Forced to flash away. Cloudy Day forced to flash away as well. Jarrett going to be hitting him with the slow. Cloudy Day can only do so much. She's going to get taken out. Fantastic game so far from the side of Needlessly Large Rods. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. This ult from Jin, this curtain call is going to do some work, but it's not really going to be a killing ult. It's going to be more of a zoning ult. Just try to threaten them a little bit, get them pushed off the waves, and they're going to be able to pick up this tier 2 in the bottom lane and looking to possibly even get this tier 3 on this inhib turret. But it's looking to be just this tier 2 with that cannon minion doing some work. Jarrett forced to ult. Doomsday going to be jumping in on the Gnar. His Gnar bar is full, but he is going to be getting melted pretty quickly. He is going to get the ult into the wall on Jarrett, but Peels is going to be coming in with some absolutely ridiculous damage. I don't think that should be legal. Kano Rahara on the Yuumi. There's not a whole lot he can do. Great push here by Team Needlessly Large Rods. It's a 5v1. Nocturne's up in 3 seconds, so it's going to be a 5v2 in a second, but I think they might be able to end. They're pushing hard. They have a double cannon with a Baron buff. Jarrett is incredibly strong. Peels is incredibly strong. Wise Gopher is incredibly strong. Coltimus with the incredible playmaking ability here. They're looking to end. The 4th shot from Jin is going to do some major damage. They take out 1 Nexus turret. They're going to be doing some damage here. I think with these 2 Baron cannon minions, they might be able to end this game. They're looking for the second Nexus turret. Peel's going to be doing some damage. The double cannon is going to be taken out. Cloudy Day on the Nocturne is going to be ulting in, trying to get onto Wise Gopher. Wise Gopher's going to be able to flash away. Peel's on the Echo is going to be able to do some major damage. He's going to be able to ult away. And that is going to be it. That is going to be the game for the side of Team Needs to Rush.